Hi, I'm Ali and welcome to my channel. Today's video will be a combination TJ Maxx and Marshalls haul. I currently go to TJ Maxx and or Marshalls at least 2 to 3 times a week just to try to keep on top of all of the new products arriving in store every day, and I've actually accumulated quite a few things since my last haul video. So moving forward, my goal will be to try to film these types of videos at least once or twice a month, depending on the amount of products I've purchased since my last haul. And if you're interested in seeing what I've purchased since then, just keep watching. Now, in the interest of saving time, I've decided not to split up what I got from TJ Maxx versus what I got from Marshalls, but instead I kind of grouped everything together into similar categories, and I'll just be going through each category in turn. I will try my best to point out which store I purchased each product from, but I do apologize in advance if I forget to do so. So, without further ado, let's get into the products. Starting off with face or base products, I have this Bareminerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream from Marshalls, and this was $6.99, and this is in the shade Vanilla 2. Now this contains 20 ml of product, definitely enough to kind of get a feel for the formula and see what I think about it. I also found this Laura Geller Filter Fixed Baked Correcting Setting Powder. This was purchased at Marshalls for $6.99, and this is in the shade Universal Apricot. Here's what the shade looks like, and there's quite a bit of product in here. There's 9 grams or 0.31 ounces worth of product. It's a very good amount for just $6.99. I also found this Becca Multitasking Perfecting Powder in the shade Light, and this was also from Marshalls, and it was $7.99. So this is a travel size product, comes with a mirror, and here's a look at the shade. I also picked up a couple of eyeshadow palettes to test out, including this Bobbi Brown Sandy Nude Eye Palette, and I got this from Marshalls for $24.99. And here's a look at the shades. And it looks like it comes with a little eye brush too. I also found this Perfect Face palette from e.l.f. in the shade Nude at TJ Maxx for $3.99. And this contains 3 eyeshadows, 2 lip colors, and 2 face colors. I also decided to test out this Laura Geller Southampton Classic Face Palette, and I found this at Marshalls for $7.99. Here's a look at the palette. There's a really nice size mirror. So it looks like 4 eyeshadows, a blush, and a bronzer. Next, I found the Becca for Chrissy Endless Summer Glow Bronze and Glow Compact, and this was $9.99 at TJ Maxx. So this is actually a full-size product. There's a mirror, and isn't that bronzer just so beautiful? I can't wait to test this out. I almost missed getting this next palette. This is the Becca for Chrissy Glow Face Palette, and I found this at TJ Maxx for $19.99. I must have been staring in this section for at least 5 minutes, and just as I was about to leave, I saw it in the corner of my eye and just couldn't believe it. So here is a look at the packaging. Here's a look at the inside of the palette. There's a luminous blush in the shade Hibiscus Bloom, a bronzer in Malibu Soleil, and 2 highlighters in Beach Nectar and Rose Gold. I think this is so pretty. The box also came with a little sample packet of the First Light Priming Filter. Blushes and lipsticks are kind of my makeup kryptonite, and so of course I couldn't resist when I saw this Bareminerals Gen Nude blush. I was really surprised to find this. I haven't seen these in a long time, and it's the shade that I was searching for, that peach though. This was $7.99 at TJ Maxx. So the box is really beat up, so I was sure it was a return, and I kind of think that it was swatched. I did go ahead and spray it with alcohol already though. That's kind of why it looks a little funny, I think. But I'm happy to finally have this in my collection. Next is this Hello Fab Mango Butter Multi-Stick. This is for lip, cheek, and face. This is in the shade Rosé. And I found this at Marshalls for $4.99. So here's a look at the packaging. This is a cream product. And I have been enjoying cream blushes lately, so I thought I'd give this a try. I've actually never tried anything yet from the First Aid Beauty makeup line, only their skincare. So I thought this might be a nice way to test out some of the makeup products from their brand. I've had my eye on the MAC Hyper Real Glow Highlight Palette, but I think that the $19.99 price tag is a little too high for me for now. So instead, I picked up this Smashbox Spotlight Palette in gold, and I found this at Marshalls for $12.99. Here's a look at the packaging, and this has 3 highlighter shades. There's a nice size mirror in here. And there's a look at those 3 highlight shades, so pretty. Okay, moving on to lip products. I found 2 of the Marc Jacobs new nudes lip colors. I got the shades Understudy and In the Mood. These were both found at TJ Maxx for $8.99. Here's a look at the 2 products. So In the Mood is more of a peachy nude shade, whereas Understudy is more of a terracotta pink shade. I also found 2 shades of the Clinique Pop Splash. This is a hydrating lip gloss, and I got the shades Bubbly Pop and Latte Pop. I found both of these at TJ Maxx for $5.99. I think these are really good sized products since it takes me forever to go through lip products. This is Latte Pop, and this is Bubbly Pop. I picked up 3 shades of the Becca Lush Lip Color Balm. I have Ginger, Vanilla, Almond Fraise, and Cafe Au Lait. I found Cafe Au Lait and Ginger Vanilla at TJ Maxx for $5.99. And then I picked up Almond Fraise at Marshalls also for $5.99. So they all have this clear packaging, and it's nice that you can actually see the color from the top of the cap. So from lightest to darkest, here is Cafe Au Lait, kind of a nude shade. This is Ginger Vanilla, maybe more of a peachy color. And here's Almond Fraise. Definitely looks like a My Lips But Better color. I found a Bareminerals Go Bold or Go Bare mini lip color set at Marshalls for $3.99. And here are the 3 shades included in this package. I also picked up the Becca for Chrissy Cravings Lip Icing Glow Gloss Kit. So these have 4 shades, and I got this at TJ Maxx for $12.99. I think I'd probably use the 3 more nude shades more than the red shade, but it's always nice to have a red lippy on hand. I have another Becca for Chrissy product. This is the Endless Summer Glow Gloss in the shade Beach Nectar. And this was $6.99 at TJ Maxx. And here's a look at the shade. I found a Marc Jacobs The Marc Liquid Lip Cream. This is in the shade Shush Blush, and this was $7.99 at TJ Maxx. I kept seeing this around, but it took me forever to find a product that hadn't been opened and swatched, but I finally found one, and here's a look at the shade. I also found a Kasha product. This is a lipstick plus liner. I got this at Marshalls for $4.99, and this is in the shade Desert Rose. So here is what the product looks like. There's the lip liner on one side and the lipstick on the other. I also have two value sets that I found. This set from Julep is called Get Glowing, and I found this at Marshalls for $7.99. So this contains a cream to powder blush stick and highlighting stick. The blush is in Golden Guava and the highlighter is in Sheer Glow. There's a buildable lengthening mascara and a lip balm full coverage lip crayon in the shade Almond Nude. And I finally found a Bareminerals value set. I have been hunting for these, and this was at Marshalls for $9.99. This set came with a makeup bag, a full-size Lashtopia mascara, a full-size Gem Nude powder blush in the shade On the Mauve. Here's what that looks like. There's a mini eyeshadow palette. There's a small mirror, and here are the 6 shades. There's also a Gen Nude lip lacquer in the shade Major. I've tried this before, not the biggest fan of this formula. And then there's also this powder. This is an all-over face color in Chic Radiance. I think it's like a glowing finishing powder. For the $9.99 price tag, I would have been happy with the blush alone, and all the other stuff is just bonus. I picked up one hair care item. This is a Living Proof dry shampoo set. There's a full size and travel size bottle in here. I got this at Marshalls for $12.99. My final few products are all skincare related. I finally found the Shiseido facial cottons. This is the 40 count pack. This was $3.99 at TJ Maxx. They actually had a bunch of them in stock. I would say maybe 6 or 7. A couple of them were kind of dented, so I only picked up 2 of the nicer ones. I do have combination skin that is pretty acne prone, so I decided to get this First Aid Beauty Skin Clearing Charcoal Cleanser. This was $9.99 at TJ Maxx, and this looks like a full-size product. I've been pretty impressed with the Korean beauty section at TJ Maxx recently. I found this Papa Recipe Bobbi Fruitables face mask. This contains 10 sheet masks, and this is the brightening formula. This was $7.99 at TJ Maxx for 10 sheet masks. I also picked up these Frudia sheet masks. This is the pore control or sebum control version. This was $5.99 at TJ Maxx. And this has 5 sheet masks. And finally, 2 more Frudia products. This is the Citrus Brightening Serum. This was $5.99 at TJ Maxx. And I also picked up the Citrus Brightening Cream from Frudia. This was $7.99 at TJ Maxx. Okay, so that'll finally wrap up this marathon haul video. I realize now I should have filmed this video earlier, so this video wouldn't be like an hour long. But thanks so much for stopping by, especially if you're still watching at this point. And I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel if you aren't already. And I hope to see you again in one of my future videos. Bye!